Hey, I'm Mike.
And I'm Dane.
And this is Mike and Chris Reloaded. This week it's Mike and Dane Reloaded because Chris had some personal things he had to take care of. If he wants to explain, he can explain further. But we'll just wish the best for Chris this week. And we'll try to continue on with his absence. So this week we're going to be talking about the best streaming services. Now I know we covered streaming services in the past, but we didn't really give you our opinion on what we thought were the cream of the crop type thing. So me and Dane, we conspired and we decided we were going to give our opinion and what we think the top 5 streaming services are out there. And there's a lot of them, so I know this isn't an all-inclusive list, but this is our opinion.
And if you do not stream anything, then you've been living in a cave.
Yes, you have been living in a cave. Even, I wanted to, I'll do an honorable mention. I wanted to do, before we get started, it would be nice if we could include the Amazon Fire Stick. Because did you know you can jailbreak those things?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
That's crazy. You get all the pay-per-view movies, all the pay-per-view sporting events. You get everything. I mean, they cost like $60 for the jailbreaked ones, and you don't need TV no more. I know it's pirating, but...
It's not pirating if you're enjoying it.
True.
It's only pirating if you get caught.
Yeah, I know. I understand. I always get caught, though. Did you ever get... I got an email once when I was doing Pirate Bay stuff. I got an email from my cable provider telling me to quit it.
Never got caught. And I watched many a pay-per-view when I was younger.
Yeah, I got busted, so I stopped. I don't pirate no more. But on to the list, number 5. Go ahead, Dane. Why don't you tell them what number 5 is?
Little something called the WWE Network. If you don't know what that is, then chances are you don't know about wrestling. W Network consists of both a 24-hour linear streaming and on-demand programming with every pay-per-view for each month. And since the brand split, you get 2 pay-per-views a month. And original programming, which include WWE 24, in which they follow an event or a superstar for 24 hours. Breaking Ground, which is NXT, which NXT is the launch card for a lot of new up-and-coming talent for WWE. And the Texas Rattlesnake himself, Stone Cold, has a podcast that...
Ooh! I love me some Stone Cold.
Oh, yeah. Gotta love Stone Cold. And that's all yours for $9.99 a month.
Is the Rattlesnake, does he drink beer on the show?
Oh, yeah.
Does he? Sweet.
It's all, done at his house.
Is it?
He has, his own little studio.
Oh, that's cool. Like I was talking to you in the car. I haven't watched wrestling in a while because it gets... it's gotten a little bit soap opera-y for me.
PG.
Yeah, NPG. That's what really killed it. Was it went to PG. They got rid of the...
Well, you gotta have sponsors. And, when you sell kids' toys that are wrestlers, you kind of have to get rid of the...
Yeah, but blood and guts... not guts, but blood... Thank God there's no guts. But
he
blood...
just disbowed there. That's embalmment.
But blood had been going strong since the beginning of wrestling.
You'll still have blood in matches time to time.
Not as much as what it used to be, where they used to carry razor blades underneath their clothes and slice their heads open. And yeah, I miss that stuff. Bring that back, and I will definitely start watching it.
Well, I could definitely say pay-per-views, they do it more, but last pay-per-view they did that, I think it was last month, and Brock Lesnar busted open Randy Orton's head, just punching him. No, I think that was 2 pay-per-views ago. But yeah, no I actually watched pay-per-view last night. No blood.
It's still a good thing. Like I said, I don't watch wrestling like I used to, but I try to watch the big pay-per-views, the big 4.
Yeah.
I missed Survivor Series this year, but I do watch the big.
Last night.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to see
Team Raw.
Yeah, I wanted to see what's his name, Goldberg come back. I missed it.
Shortest, most epic match ever.
Yeah. YouTube, here I come. Number 4 on our list is Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
That was founded in 2006, and if you pay attention to our list, you'll notice that a lot of these companies were founded in 2006. I guess that's like the big uprising of streaming was 2006.
The golden age of streaming started.
Yeah, and interesting fact about Crunchyroll is it was founded by a group of people from Berkeley University.
Yeah, go fig. College kids.
Yep, just a bunch of college kids started it.
Okay, we watch our favorite animes and stuff and still do our college work without going to multiple sources.
Yeah. Crunchyroll offers over 200 anime shows, 200 different Asian dramas, and 50 manga series. And if you're not familiar with manga is basically a Japanese comic book for the most part. And a graphic novel.
Yeah. What anime is based off of?
Yeah, most animes, like one of my favorite ones is Attack on Titan. They're actually waiting on the manga to catch up to it. But some of this content on Crunchyroll is free. You don't have to pay anything to watch it. But if you want to watch all of it, it's going to cost you $6.95 a month.
Which ain't too bad.
No, that's not bad at all. I mean, $6.95 a month, you get unlimited anime basically, and
actually Crunchyroll is the cheaper of all the streaming, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, I pay $7.95, I believe, a month for Funimation.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't shock me with Funimation.
And me and Chris, since we're good buddies, we password share. I give him my Funimation info, and he gives me his Crunchyroll info, so we got both.
I'm just happy that Crunchyroll added Dragon Ball Super for I have to watch it any other place.
Yeah, some of their biggest one was Naruto Shippuden, Haikyuu, Hunter x Hunter, Bleach, One Piece.
Oh, classic.
Yeah, all those are great animes. I mean, if you haven't watched an anime, I think you're missing out on a part of life. And I've said this 100 times, probably not 100, but I've said this quite a few times on the show that I wasn't a fan of anime until this last year. So I'm going on about a year of anime watching, and I was missing out.
Oh, yeah.
Some of this stuff is really good. I mean, if you like a story that has a start and an end point, there's not many long, ongoing animes. There's a few out there, but most of them have a beginning and an end, and you feel satisfied after you've watched them.
Or angry because they leave you with a cliffhanger.
And never come back and finish them.
High School of the Dead.
Yeah, well, I read that High School of the Dead is getting a second season.
Yeah, after
they're
how
slowly
many years?
Yeah, they're slowly working on it. I think it went into development this last. I think was it Madhouse picked them up. I could be mistaken, but I think
it was Madhouse.
I think Madhouse just picked them up.
I remember reading about it briefly.
Yeah, and they're
free.
That's Chris's, and Chris Spirit here. He's here with you. I'll say it for you. That is Chris's favorite anime is High School of the Dead.
Should be everybody, especially if you love gore and zombies.
My favorite anime.
High school girls.
Yeah, my favorite anime is Death Note. Have you watched Death Note?
Oh yeah. I'm waiting for the live action adaptation to see if we ruin it or if we actually do a good job on it.
We'll probably ruin it. Well, Willem Dafoe is in it. I like Willem Dafoe.
Oh, I love Willem Dafoe.
What did he play? The Green Hornet? No,
Green
not
Goblin.
Green Goblin. The Green Hornet. That was
that would have been a better movie if he played the Green Hornet.
Yeah, that was what's his name who played the Green Hornet. I can't remember now.
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen was in the Green Hornet. That's it. I knew it was a Rogan. I just didn't want to say the wrong one.
Right.
Crunchyroll is available on your Roku boxes, the Wii U, the Wii, the PS3, PS4, basically all your gaming consoles. And they also have an app on Vizio Smart TVs and Google Smart TVs. So,
I haven't found it on my smart TVs, but that's what consoles are for.
Yeah, I mean, consoles are the next generation of streaming.
Which a lot of people use all consoles for streaming. Like I know people that use the Wii for Netflix.
Yeah, my brother uses the Wii for Netflix. That's funny. Number 3 is
Hulu.
Yeah, that's right, Hulu. And Hulu has a bid for number 2, but it's just lacking just a little bit of info.
Just a little. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Hulu. I watch it every week. When I forget to watch my shows, because I really don't watch TV. I prefer to, stream stuff or download it legally, but,
Yeah, you're a pirater. Pirater! But Hulu was founded again in 2006. And it's interesting. Do you have who owns them? Did you research that by any chance?
I know NBC has a part in it. I can't remember the others. I think Fox was one of them.
Yep. It's owned by Disney, Fox, Comcast / NBC.
Yeah.
Same company.
The big wigs.
And Time Warner on this company. So, but mostly if you're not familiar with Hulu, you get current and past TV episodes. I mean, that's their big thing.
Like a day after it's aired on TV, you'll get it the next day.
Yeah.
Which I wish it was same day, but I understand.
No, they gotta. No, I don't think the TV series, the TV channels themselves, like NBC, Fox, and stuff like that, would allow it to air at the same time because then it's taken away from their commercial rights, probably. Or
Yeah,
there's
pay the bills, but
there's probably some kind of law in there that they have. But you watch Gotham on that.
oh yeah, huge Gotham guy.
That which you said that this season sucks.
Yeah, season 3 sucking to me right now. I mean, I was happy for the Mad Hatter and everything.
Yeah, I remember you posted. Now you're regretting it, aren't you?
And now I'm just like, oh, why did I say that? I feel like an idiot. They didn't ruin the Mad Hatter. They just kind of, went that incestuous route, which is awkward.
The upgraded Poison Ivy though is hot.
Yeah, can't argue that.
I'm saying they did a good job casting that role, I think. But Hulu Plus is $7.99 a month. They no longer have a free service. They used to have a free service that you could watch on your computer. Yeah, they got rid of that.
But how much is it without the ads?
That is without the ads. It's with the ads is like what, $14.99, ain't it?
Nah, it's like $11.99.
$11.99. Yeah, you're right. It is $11.99. But Hulu carries, they got basically rights with NBC, ABC, Fox, and they got a bunch of other channels, ESPN, and all that stuff out there.
Basically, if you love TV but don't have the time to sit down and watch it when it comes on, get Hulu.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, I'm terrible. I have a DVR.
You have to be careful because sometimes things expire. You don't realize it. But that's Hulu. Still worth it.
Yeah. So, basically, you can stream Hulu on your Roku box, Chromecast, all your Xbox consoles and PlayStation consoles, Apple TV. I'm not familiar with the Nexus player.
Neither am I.
I don't know what I guess I'm out of tune here. But you can get it on your Fire Stick. TiVo has a streaming app for it. All your smart TVs and, of course, your computer you can stream on. They do have a lot of original programs, though. The only one that I'm familiar with is Deadbeat.
I see like an episode of that.
That show is funny. I mean, he ends up being able to see the dead.
Yeah.
So everybody thinks he's psychic. It is funny as heck. If you haven't watched a couple episodes of that, give it a try. It's called Deadbeat. But they also got other ones that are pretty popular. They got the Mindy Project.
Yeah, which was originally on Fox.
Yeah, they picked up that.
South Park is exclusive on there now. What else is on there?
I got the Awesomes. I don't know if you've watched any of that. That's a cartoon. I hear that's pretty funny. I haven't watched it. The Path with what's his name from Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I haven't watched that yet.
That was actually pretty good.
It looks really good. Yeah, it's a religious type movie, or TV show.
I don't want to say too much and give stuff away, but religious undertones, yes. Cult, in a way.
Yeah, it's a little culty, I agree. But it's worth picking up. It's worth watching. Even if you do, I think they're running a special right now because I just got an email where you get the first 2 months for $2.90. No, the first year for $5.99.
Yeah, I got an email earlier today. It was a joint thing. It was WWE Network and Hulu because Hulu sponsored last night's pay-per-view.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So.
Oh, and speaking of, Hulu's the only one you can actually watch WWE programming like Raw, SmackDown on.
Oh, you can watch them on there?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know
SmackDown and Raw is on Hulu.
I did not know that.
Now you know.
Learning is half the battle.
Knowing is half the battle.
Yeah. Knowing is half the Yeah, I'm terrible. I'm not a G.I. Joe fan. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I wasn't a Joe fan. I was mostly a fan of the Cobra, because villains have more fun.
Yeah, I saw a meme on Cobra Commander or something about him not. It was on one site. I don't remember what it was, but they're like, because Cobra Commander, no, Snake. It was about Snake. That's what it was. The one the Snow Snake. What's his name?
Snake Eyes.
Yeah, Snake Eyes. Yeah, I'm not a Joe fan, but he was wearing a
Snow Snake.
He was wearing just a regular ninja costume, and it said that it's Snow Snake. That he doesn't.
Tell me more of this animal.
He doesn't need to warm up, but he had a snowsuit. I remember that. That's the only thing I remember from G.I. Joe.
You saw one episode. That's all you remembered. His name has to be Snow Snake. That makes sense.
I don't know.
That makes all the sense in the world. Because snakes love the cold. Love it.
I'm terrible. I know.
I wasn't a G.I. Joe fan, and I knew who that was that you're talking about.
Yes, my wife knows who G.I. Joe is. I'm sorry. Snake Eyes. I'm terrible.
No, he's not Snow Snake.
I have to make it Snow Snake just to make it.
We got a whole party joining in now, telling me how funny I am. All right.
Remember in the comments, people. Snow Snake. Start the hashtag.
Yeah. So number 2 on the list is Amazon TV. Amazon TV makes this list not because of all their original programming or anything, but for me it was based on the ability to rent and purchase your movies and stream them over your TV.
And did a guest count with every Amazon purchase.
Yeah. Well, I'm a huge Amazon purchaser anyways. I buy all my stuff on Amazon. So that Prime membership, which is, it's like $95, $88 a year right now because it's on sale.
That was fine.
Nah, $79 is a student fee.
Oh.
No, you get a student rate of $79. It used to
That's
be.
what I paid when I first started. But
It used to be $79 for the full membership and $49 for the student membership, but it just went up last year.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's on sale right now, $95 instead of $99. You save $4, or you can pay $8.99 a month, I believe, is what it is, for your Amazon, and they do have good rentals on there. I think it's like $3.99 or less for your rental.
Yeah, unless there's a special, or they might get like $1 or something.
And I think every time you rent a movie, you get free music credits too.
Yep.
So I think you get $1 or something to spend every time you rent a movie, so it makes it worthwhile. But they have 28 original shows, none of which I'm familiar with.
Or want to watch.
Or have, any interest to watch. They have 24 upcoming, and the upcoming ones I do want to watch. Because they have The Tick.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they got the Tick coming. New live action.
And they got Jean-Claude Van Johnson.
I don't even want to know.
It's a new Jean-Claude Van Damme TV series, and it's called Jean-Claude Van Johnson. Von Johnson.
Okay.
I want to see it. It looks funny.
It better be a comedy. That's all I can say.
I'm thinking it's going to be an action comedy, is what I'm thinking. Kind of like what was that? Top Gun? Is that what it was? What was the ones with Charlie Sheen?
Oh, Hot Shots.
Hot Shots. Yeah.
Top Gun was the original movie they spoofed.
That's right. The Top Gun is the original one with the guy I don't like, Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
I do not like Tom Cruise. I'm sorry, Tom Cruise. If you're listening to my podcast, please stop.
Tom Cruise, if you're listening to the podcast, wow. How did you find this?
Hey,
off your work.
Hey, we'll take a quick sidetrack here. We actually are up to 200 listeners this month on our podcast.
Ooh.
That's pretty good. 200 downloads this month. That's crazy. I mean, the contest, which we'll talk about at the end of the show, and the listing on different features. Like, we're about to go on to iHeartRadio. We'll be listed here soon, probably within the next month. We'll be listed on iHeartRadio.
Nice.
We are already on iTunes and everything, so it's good stuff. But back to Amazon. It's available on your smart TVs, Blu-ray players, Roku boxes, Google TV, TiVo, Fire Stick, Amazon Fire TVs, all your gaming consoles, and your Android apps, and your Fire phone, and your Fire tablets. I mean, it's just, there's so many ways for you to watch on Amazon. But as far as content goes, what you can get for your money, this is a great investment. $99 or $95 a year. You get 2-day shipping on all your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You get to rent movies. You get to watch
Doctor Who.
They basically have exclusivity of Doctor Who too.
I'm bitter about that.
Yeah. Well, I have it, so I'm not bitter. I haven't watched the latest of Doctor Who. I did not watch, what is it, we on the 12th Doctor?
Yeah, we're on the 12th.
I haven't watched any of the 12th Doctor yet.
He has 2 seasons to go on, so you have time to catch up. I mean, they're only doing 1 episode this year until the next season starts next year. But, yeah, you got time to catch up.
Yeah, they got the Christmas episode coming up, right?
Yeah, which will be hitting theaters.
It's going to be in the theaters?
Yeah, they announced it last week is going to hit theaters now.
Oh, that's pretty neat. I wasn't sold 100% on the 12th Doctor, but I definitely will be watching it here soon.
You really should. Really should.
I will. Is the 12th Doctor any good?
I like him. Like, first time, he was introduced, I was like, But, of course, I'm a huge fan of David Tennant, and Matt Smith. I love both of them.
Those are my favorite, too.
So, I thought he was going to be too serious, but, he warms up on you. Although there are still people that don't like him, I can say, give him a chance.
Yeah. So, number 1 on the list, drum roll, is, of course, the media giant Netflix.
Netflix, you say? Who's that?
Netflix. It was founded in 1997, so they were ahead of their time. But they started, their biggest part when they first started was the DVD by mail.
When they took out, video rental places like Blockbuster.
Well, I blame that on Redbox.
No, it was Netflix that started it.
Really?
Because originally there was going to be a deal with Blockbuster, with Netflix, and the stuff, but Blockbuster's like, nah, we're never going to get to, out of date or anything, and they were wrong.
Yeah, they're owned by Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph. Not familiar with those two guys, but they made a great decision. But since the DVD by mail rentals, they have evolved into streaming service. I think the streaming service does better than their DVD by mail service does at this point.
Yeah, because there's not too many people. I mean, there are people that still get through the mail, like my brother does. But since you said Redbox, it's, a little more convenient, but no late fees.
Yeah, no late fees, and they have 126 original series. 126. I mean, we were just talking about 28 just a little while ago.
And they have all their Marvel originals.
Yes, they have a lot of Marvel. They have Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Daredevil.
And mind you, these are not kid shows. They are totally adult.
Yeah, they're very violent, and they're still PG-13, I think. I think some of them. I don't know about Daredevil.
Daredevil was kind of PG-13, except season 2 kind of brought it up a little bit more. It's mostly violent.
Yeah, but they're great. They just announced Dave Chappelle has 3 Netflix specials coming to Netflix this year.
I hope those are stand-up.
I think they are stand-up.
Because after his Saturday Night Live performance, oh my God.
Yeah, where he played Negan.
Yes. Oh, I keep watching that.
But I've said before, when we covered the last Netflix topic, I said that I liked Hemlock Grove and The Ranch. I don't know if you've watched either of those 2 shows.
I watched the first season of Hemlock, but I'm mostly on Netflix for, Orange is the New Black.
Yeah. I watched
Not ashamed of it. I love that series.
I binged it. It's worth watching, that's for sure. You got Arrested Development.
Yeah, they got picked up, which is another originally a Fox show that was.
Do we see a trend here, Fox? Stop canceling your good programs.
Or Netflix is gonna get you.
But basically, it's streamed on all the same devices, or Smart TV or Apple TV. I'm not going to go through the whole list just because I've already done it.
If it's technology now, you can watch Netflix on it. If it's not already installed on it.
Yeah, I mean, Netflix is just, like I said, they're the giant in the room.
And like any major company, they're starting to buy and have deals with just about everything. Like they have a deal with CW going on now. They broke a deal with Marvel and / Disney.
Now Disney's trying to buy Netflix.
Ooh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, Disney is they've made a bid at Netflix already, so we'll have to see what happens. I don't know.
They're taking over.
Now, I was mad at Disney when they bought Marvel and Lucas and stuff, but they've done a pretty damn good job with them.
Yeah, I could say, like, I thought they were going to dub everything down, kitty-eyes it, but Marvel and LucasArts is where it is now.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing great, so if they buy Netflix, I'll be on board. It won't falter me one bit. I expect great things.
Because I expect more, Star Wars on Netflix. Like, they need all the Star Wars stuff.
I know, I need to be able to binge watch all 8 episodes. Or 7 episodes. Was there 7?
Yeah, 8 will be coming next year.
And then the Star Wars story will come December, or Rogue One.
Yeah, Rogue One.
So that'll be 8. But, so basically that is our top 5. Now, Chris, he wanted to mention the top 5 in what actually is the best in content. And so I'm going to go ahead and honorable mention it for him. Number 5 would have been iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4 would have been Vudu.
Yeah, I have Vudu.
Yeah.
And they started a streaming service recently, too.
Mm-hmm. And then number 3 would be Hulu, number 2 Amazon, and number 1 Netflix. But I ignored what Chris said, and he said he trusts my opinion, so we decided to go with my opinion and Dane's opinion on the subject. So, but you still have time to get in your powers based on the character superworld that you want to live in.
Animated universe.
Animated, yeah. So go ahead and get that sent to Chris. Post it on our Facebook page. Post it on our website, which I'll plug in a minute.
Still trying to think of a name for, the event, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be big, wonderful little tournament. I'm looking forward to my opponent, who I've been eyeballing for a while.
Staring at my daughter. She picked Voltron. She hasn't picked what power yet from Voltron, but she has picked Voltron. She's narrowing it down.
Narrowing down the elimination.
She's probably ignoring me.
Oh, no, there's an ear open.
There's an ear. But anyways, you can get our podcast at mikeandreloaded.libsyn. That's libsyn.com. You can get our podcast from Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Google+. You name the social media market, and we are there. I think we are. We even have a Hangouts if you want to talk to us and send us a message. It's Mike and Chris Reloaded. Yep, so just shoot us a message, and I want to wish Chris the best and wish he was here, but Dane did a pretty good job filling in for him. I appreciate it, Dane.
Well, Chris is my middle name, so I try.
Yeah. I want to tell a story about Chris before I go. Chris put his Xbox One up for sale on our little website that we have on Facebook called Buy, Sell, or Trade. And somebody messaged him and said, would you be willing to trade for it? And Chris said, no, I really need the cash. And they're like, well, we have AR bullets and a 9mm holster that you can have for it. Now, you have an Xbox One. They're what, $250?
Yeah.
I mean, used. I think they're $220 or something used, aren't they?
Yeah, but with the new deals and everything and Black Friday coming up, I think it's about $250 with the price drop.
Yeah, well, $250 this Black Friday. You can get an Xbox One S.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, somebody offered him $20 worth of AR-15 bullets and a 9mm holster, none of which he owns. So he wants bullets for a gun he don't own and a holster for a gun he doesn't own for his Xbox One. To make things even funnier, the next day I saw a lady trying to trade a minivan. It was I don't remember, 2001 Chrysler Town and Country or something. She wanted to trade it. Somebody posted a picture of a used Zippo lighter, a used wedding dress, and a used water heater.
All in the same.
All in the same thing, wanting to know if you're willing to trade for that.
I'll give you my wife. I'm not married.
Yeah. But anyways, that's it. I'll leave you on that note. Thanks for listening, guys. You have a good one.
See you next time, everybody.